Hello everybody, and welcome to Token Topics. We're going to dive into some XDC news and developments. AI is revolutionizing the blockchain industry, and the XDC network is at the forefront of this revolution. We're going to dive into an article from a co-founder on AI's impact on the XDC network. We're also going to go over the price of XDC, and we're going to hear from Quincy Jones, who's well known in not only the XDC community but also the XRP community. He's going to talk about real-world asset tokenization. We're going to go over this and more. If you're an XDC fan, you come to the right spot. It's important to note that I'm not paid for or sponsored by the XDC network. And if you do find this video valuable, please do consider subscribing so you can stay up to date and hit the like. Let's dive in. The best wallet out there for holding your XDC is D'CENT. D'CENT has always had a great relationship with the XinFin and XDC community. In fact, the first hardware wallet to hold XDC was D'CENT. It's perfect for not only storing your XDC but other XRC20 tokens. One of the reasons I love the D'CENT wallet is because it's easy to use and I can access my funds directly from my phone, and it lets me be in control of my assets. Now I'd like to show you a feature of D'CENT wallet called Insights. As you can see from this example, you can safely store your XDC in a D'CENT wallet, and also other XRC20 tokens such as XSwap Protocol, Go Plug and Ply. It can all be safely stored here. One of the beautiful features of the D'CENT wallet is the Insights tab. It's a very useful tool, especially if you're just getting into crypto. So at the bottom, you're going to see that little light bulb that says Insights. You tap on that and it brings you to the Insights page. Now that you're on the Insights page, you can compare the most searched coins on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, for example. D'CENT has made it very easy to navigate and help coach you. At the bottom, you're going to see that green banner. You simply tap on that and it walks you through it. It shows you the different features. Be the first to discover the next big crypto trend so that you don't miss out. D'CENT is there to help guide you. Check out real-time trends and make a purchase in seconds using our easy-to-use interface. So we encourage you to check out the Insights tab and explore the wallet. First, let's hear from Quincy Jones, a Solidity developer for the XDC network. He's very knowledgeable of blockchain. He understands how utility is going to come about. He's also developed on Corda. He's going to talk about real-world asset tokenization on the XDC network and other networks in general.
Great. So, how's everyone doing? I'm going to be talking about the future of tokenization and the demand for cryptocurrency with that. Just wanted to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Quincy. I'm a Solidity developer for the XDC network. And one thing I kind of wanted to bring up that's so interesting is I get approached all the time, probably like yourselves, a lot of other developers, and people ask me, what makes your network special? Or even better, people outside of crypto ask, what makes crypto special? What makes crypto amazing? What makes it this great technology? And usually the go-to answer is talking about the different tech specs, talking about the TPS, talking about different projects happening on that chain. And one thing that I found really interesting, especially now in sort of the age of tokenization, NFTs, real-world assets, is one thing that brings a lot of interest is the type of things that are being tokenized. But even then, that doesn't necessarily make these networks special because all these networks are focusing on tokenizing something. But then I realized something quite interesting. What ends up happening is different networks facilitate a certain level of activity that's unique to that network. Usually people in the retail space may look at this as community. People in the industry space or the corporate space may look at that as trade partners. But what ends up happening is you have a pool of people that are engaging in some level of activity that is unique to that network. And what ends up happening is in order for you to be able to engage with people like that, you have to go to networks where people are engaging in that way. And what ends up being really interesting is different networks have different communities, different networks have different trade partners, different networks facilitate different means of engagement. So when you start talking about what makes these networks different, it's not really the technology. There's like in 70, 80, 90% overlap for a lot of these, especially EVMs. But it's the communities, it's the trade partners, it's the type of engagements that are being facilitated on these networks. Now, this is really interesting, especially when you start getting into tokenization, especially when you start talking about real-world asset tokenization or just different types of NFTs, because we start seeing this. We start seeing people that are in GameFi start interacting with GameFi communities and networks that are focusing around GameFi. We start seeing people that are focusing on trade finance, engaging in trade finance communities. People that are engaging in retail speculative goods are focusing in these communities. And what ends up happening is the fundamental demand for these networks are entirely built up off of the demand for people to engage in these communities. So when someone asks you, or when someone's talking about like what makes these cryptos special, well, the biggest thing is that people are able to engage in a way that they weren't able to before. They're able to utilize the technology to facilitate some level of communication or engagement in a manner that would otherwise be typically difficult or just simply wasn't possible. You see this with so many DAOs, you see this with so many communities, you see this with so many businesses starting to operate on chain and having access to many parties that they otherwise would have difficulty accessing. This is not a technical feature, this is almost like a social one. It's one of these things where as we start encouraging more people to not only adopt the technology, but also sort of embrace it, it's not just about them embracing the technology, it's about them having the engagements that they already have and being able to utilize them a lot more efficiency with the technology. Now, what network they choose is depending on who they want to engage with. If you want to go into games, find a network that's focused on GameFi. You want to get into any number of other things, these networks that facilitate those engagements are the defining factors of those networks. Now, one thing that I find really interesting, especially in the crypto space, is well, what's the point of cryptocurrency, right? And we all probably hear this all the time. And it seems as if the cryptocurrency is almost just a medium of exchange for these type of engagements between people. The biggest thing that people like to say is, oh, you know, there's the dollar and crypto is replacing the dollar. But I think crypto is doing even more than that. I think crypto is replacing a uniform means of how people would traditionally exchange, which would be all these different parties trying to come together to try to facilitate these services, and being able to operate almost autonomously and operate almost decentrally, where anybody can now engage with anyone else, and be able to facilitate these communities where you don't necessarily have to go to a central entity to be able to engage in these communities. I make jokes all the time where people are like, oh, you know, I want to form a DAO, a community of decentralized people, and I'm like, do you want a DAO or do you want a Facebook group? Because there are tools like that. But the thing is there aren't tools like that that allow people to engage in the exchange in value, the exchange in assets, the exchange in money. And the ones that there are incredibly expensive, incredibly slow. Now, we all talk about payments, and that's a simple way to look at it, but the exact same tools that are used to facilitate the next securities markets or even NFT marketplaces are the exact same tools that are going to facilitate marketplaces for video games, facilitate marketplaces for different type of brokers all over the world and bankers, different marketplaces for carbon credits, whatever it may be. These are all fundamentally the same thing, but the engagements around them are almost entirely social, where people go to these different networks solely based off of that engagement. So the biggest thing I really wanted to sort of emphasize is the future of tokenization, at least in 2024, is going to be the year of tokenization. We're not only going to see more assets tokenized, more NFTs represented, we're going to see more engagements between people utilizing these tokens. And we're going to start seeing tokens that we may not even recognize as, oh, that could be a token, and that could be a level of engagement that we may have. And that could be a way that we can recognize each other online and have a interconnected web of people being able to communicate and engage. I think that's going to be all centered around tokenization. And with that comes the demand for the networks to be able to facilitate that engagement and facilitate that tokenization.
There's an amazing buying opportunity for XDC right now. As you can see, it's capitulated compared to the rest of the market. For those who have been studying the XDC network, they've been studying the international laws and how they're actually helping to mold them. They know the supply chain industry is massive. Trade finance is going to be very valuable to this blockchain. It's only a matter of time. And those who have been holding and stacking to their bags, I like to dollar cost average. But those who have been doing so and been patient, they're going to be richly rewarded soon. XDC is going through a massive shakeout to the benefit of those who are wise, who have been studying the project and know what they hold. Those who are selling early don't know what they're holding. Let's check out this clip that was tweeted out from Andre Casterman of Casterman Advisory. He's also a board member of IDFA, helping to promote XDC's technology through the likes of TradeTech. So there was a big event in Dubai last Thursday, and TradeTech was there. They provided a deep dive into the use of digital assets in trade finance. Tokenization of real-world assets is not the only hot topic right now. Artificial intelligence is making its way into blockchain. Ritesh, one of the co-founders at the XDC community, he posted, "Delighted to share how AI is revolutionizing the XDC network, paving a way for a brighter future. Our latest initiatives showcase the power of artificial intelligence in driving innovation within our ecosystem." And here are some highlights. We're going to go over the DAOFIN, also AI-powered technical assistance, enhanced security with AI in the XDC network, and TradeFinX's AI initiative. Dive into this article to learn more. The XDC network, a trailblazer in the blockchain arena, is making significant strides in integrating AI technology to enhance its ecosystem and offerings. This initiative is a response to the XDC community's inquiries about a utilization of AI and aims to showcase the innovative ways AI is being employed within the network. Here are some key developments. The DAOFIN, AI-driven DAO for quality bounty proposals and decision-making using AI. A DAOFIN, a decentralized autonomous organization, or a DAO, within the XDC network has begun utilizing AI to generate high-quality bounty proposals that are most beneficial to the network. By leveraging AI algorithms, DAOFIN can analyze and prioritize proposals based on their potential, impact, and feasibility. Additionally, AI is being employed to observe the behavior of jury members with the long-term vision of AI potentially replacing human jury members to ensure unbiased and efficient decision-making. AI-powered technical assistance and code resources. The XDC network is in the process of training an AI bot to provide technical assistance and code resources to developers looking to create use cases like RWA tokenization or innovative use cases on the XDC network. This tool, which is set to launch soon, aims to simplify the development process by offering real-time support and resources. A tool, a prominent figure in the blockchain industry, has already showcased a live demo of this innovative tool at the ITFA event in Dubai in February 2024, highlighting its potential to revolutionize the way developers interact with XDC. AI-based code audit for enhanced security. Recognizing the importance of security in a blockchain ecosystem, the XDC network has initiated efforts to educate engineers and ecosystem partners on using AI for code audits. This approach involves utilizing AI algorithms to identify potential security issues in the code base even before it is sent to audit companies. By integrating AI into the code audit process, XDC Network aims to proactively address security vulnerabilities, ensuring a more robust and secure platform. We also have TradeFinX's AI initiative. TradeFinX is transforming trade finance and RWA use cases with its AI-driven initiative on the XDC network. This initiative approach focuses on developing use cases, expanding technical knowledge, and enabling seamless tokenization of RWAs. Keep an eye on TradeFinX's new website for the latest updates and opportunities in the XDC ecosystem. We also have engaging the XDC community in AI integration. The XDC network values the input and suggestions of its community members in leveraging AI to enhance the network and its offerings. The community is encouraged to share their ideas and insights on how AI can be used more effectively to drive growth and innovation within the XDC ecosystem. In conclusion, the XDC network's integration of AI is a testament to its commitment to innovation and community engagement. By leveraging AI in such areas as DAOFIN for the quality bounty proposals and decision-making, providing AI-powered technical assistance, and enhancing security through AI-based tools to audit code, the XDC network is setting a new standard in the blockchain industry. These productive tools not only increase the speed and efficiency of the network's operations, but also plays a crucial role in fostering the growth of the entire ecosystem. For example, similar to how NVIDIA has revolutionized the computing world with its AI-driven GPUs, the XDC network is utilizing AI to transform the blockchain landscape. Like this tweet from Chain Gamer. People doubted XDC in 2017 and XDC didn't care. They doubted it in 2021, XDC didn't care. Made a lot of people rich. Doubts are still coming in. XDC still doesn't care. And it's still going to continue to make people rich and revolutionize the blockchain industry. Keep doubting. XDC and its community keeps building. Thanks. That's all I have for the video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please do consider subscribing so you can stay up to date.